Tuesday's workout. Today is shoulders and core. Again, we're hitting that Tabatas with 20 seconds, super high intense, go all out, and then 10 seconds of rest, recovery, and then go right back at it. So we go back and forth between two exercises. We'll do that 8 total times for 4 minutes, and then we'll rest 30 seconds and move on to the next one, okay? So quick, efficient, we're just gonna get it done. So let's start with our first two. What you need today is your mat. If you have one of our loop bands, then you'll grab that. If you don't, no big deal. We can do the exercises that we're gonna do without it. You would want your lighter weights for a couple of the moves. So I have like my 5s, my 8s, 10s, and then the only one that you'll want to go maybe a little bit heavier is our shoulder presses. So those are the ones going over our head, so we can go a little bit heavier on those. And again, we're doing 20 seconds, so you want to go heavier than you would typically do on the days where we're doing like 1 minute of the full exercise. So you can push it because you know you're going to set them down 20 seconds later. So that's the goal, so go a little bit heavier. Oh, I need to edit or upload this. So yeah, mat, some weights, that's all you need. A little bit of space. We're going to be moving back and forth just a little bit, so this is one you could do in your living room or really anywhere. You don't need a ton of space. So let's get started. So first thing is first, we have to do our challenge of the month, which is push-ups. So if you haven't already, drop down, pause this video, and do your push-ups for the day, and then join us back here in just a second. First two moves, we're going to pull the band apart if you have it. If you don't, grab your lighter weights, and you're coming straight across. Ready? Pulling apart. So I have them on my forearms, pulling it apart. The second move we're going to do is an overhead press. So you want your your heavier weights next to you. My loop band has 2 rips in it. So today is a very good chance you're going to see that rip. All right, set it down. Heavier weights, make sure you bend those knees if you're going to pick them up. We're bringing them up at the same time, so start with them here. 1 and go, so straight up, overhead press. Straight up. Again, heavier weights.
You okay today?
I'd rather not, if that's okay.
Yep. Mommy,
4 seconds.
Mommy still needs
3, 2, and 1. Set those down. Again, grab your lighter weights or your band. If you're super hardcore, you'll have weights and a band. See if I can show that next. And then you're coming across. So you're trying to pull them across. Again, if you have weights, you're doing the same thing. You're just coming out to the side. I swear I ordered new bands a week ago. They never showed up. And they were not in my Amazon orders. So I don't know if I dreamed that or what. But I tried again, so let's see if they actually show up. I thought they'd show up already, but no such luck. All right, weights up. 3, 2, 1. Push them up. Palms are facing in. Knees are just slightly bent. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale, inhale. Nice and controlled. 3, 2, 1. Again, drop those down. So we're halfway through. We've done 2 each time. 2 more. Here we go. Bands here. Pull it across. This is a sneaky one. It's hard. Again, those arms are straight out. Woo! It's burning already. We're not even 3 minutes in. Yowza. I like that kind of hits the outside and this hits the top part of your shoulder, so you're at least getting a little break and not doing the exact same part of your shoulder. Again, palms are facing each other. You can also do out. This is a little bit of a different angle. Out. But for today's move, I'm just sticking to palms facing in. Exhale, inhale down. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Last one here. Grab that band. Here we go. Bring it out. That is burning. Again, if you have weights, you don't need much, 5 pounds. Woo! How am I breaking it? It's not even been 10 seconds. 3, 2, golly. Woo! We're using that band for one more exercise coming up, too. Wow. Okay, here we go. Last one here. Straight up, 20 seconds. Again, we have a quick break, 30 seconds. You can do some cardio, or you can rest. The first move is just going to be jogging in place. 3, 2, and 1. Set those down. All right, you guys, our next 2 moves. All right, so we're going to be using that band. If you have it, if you don't, no big deal. You're going to put it around your wrist. You're going to start here. We're going to work ourselves in a plank, down and back. Okay, so then the second move we're going to use is with our mat, and we're going to be doing our bicycle crunches nice and slow coming across. Whee! Let's start in 10. Maybe. All right, so again, band is on your wrist. If you have it, if you don't, that's fine. You're going to be in a high plank, and you're coming across. I'm going to tuck my belly into my shirt real quick. Woo. Okay, bicycle crunches. So you're on your mat. No weights. So nice and slow, coming across. I'm going to change it in the middle of the workout. We're going to do our abs again. That way we're not getting up, get down, get up, get down. Here we go, abs. Some of them are easier to transition than others. So this one, let's just hang out here, do a little bit of abs, and then we'll come back up for our plank walks. We'll do all 4 sets here. Woo! That's 2. We have 2 more. Then we'll do our plank walks. So arms behind your head. And your hands behind your head are just supporting your neck. They're not pulling it. Your core is what is tight and engaged. So these hands behind my head are just supporting my neck. They're not pulling it. Kick those legs straight out like you're riding a bike. Woo. One more here. Okay, bring those arms behind. Here we go, last one. Keep going, you guys. It's burning. Yep. Okay, slowly come up. Flip over, put that band around your wrist if you have one. We're going to finish up with our last 3 with our plank walks. Here we go. So stepping that hand out, as you step your leg out, back and forth. And then go the opposite way. So I'm doing about 3 or 4, and then going back. Keep your butt down. Wow. 20 seconds seems like forever. Wow. Take a little break. Here we go. Back up. 2 more. Great job, you guys. Keep going. Oh, I thought I was going to break. Whew. Last one. That's getting my heart rate up even. Woo-wee. Here we go. Last one. Then 2 Tabatas will be done. 2 out of 6. If you are struggling, so am I. This is hard for me. Yes. Yay. All right, this cardio move is high knees. So bringing those high, I can't even talk, bringing those knees up. Wow. Okay, next two moves, you're probably gonna want your lighter weights for these two. The first move is bringing your hands so palms are facing out. These are around the world. And then we're gonna do what's called a Y press, and then back down. So around the world, Y, back down. Second move is just a lateral raise. So we're gonna kind of change this up each time. We're gonna go lateral, diagonal, front, a little bit of everything. So you might want 5s for that. I'm gonna try and stick with my 8s or 10s. Here we go. This is our third Tabata. Whew. Here we go. So start with around the world. So palms facing out, around the world, Y. Back down. Around the world, Y. Around, Y. Around, Y. Back down. Okay. Lateral raises for the next one. All the way up, all the way down. So straight out to the side. Bend those knees slightly. So straight out and down. Again, challenge yourself. If you typically do 5 counts, try and do your 8s, knowing that you got a little break. Little, 10 seconds. All the way. Here we go. So same move, going back to those around the world, Y press. So you may be using the same weights. You may be changing them out, that's fine. So round, Y. Nice and controlled. All the way. Press. Hey, my knee goes high, baby love, okay? Thanks, honey. Around. Shut that door, please. Woo! Press. Slowly back down. Around. Ooh. My elbow's not suddenly liking that one. All right, this time we're going to go diagonal. I feel like shoulders don't usually get your heart rate up this high, but Tabata keeps you moving. Great job, you guys. Oh, man. Woo! Around the world. Weights in front. Here we go. Around. Y press. Back down. Around. Maybe. Around. Back down. Yeah. You know those days when you feel strong, like, oh, these weights seem so light? I'm not having one of those days. Straight up to the front. Some days, you know, things feel like, oh, it's so easy. Then you do that same workout, and all of a sudden you're struggling. Here we go. I don't know. Shoulders back. Abs are tight. 3, 2, 1. Last 2. So one more time. Around, then we're going to go back to the top, okay? Stay with me. Here we go. Bend those knees slightly. Round. Press. Back down. Y kind of goes out of that diagonal. Control it down. Don't just let them fall. Back down. Woo-wee! All right, the last one here, we're going to change it up. We're going to go diagonal, front, side, doing all of it. So here we go. First one, we're going to go out to the side. So out, down, diagonal, and then up to the front. Woo! If my arms can move it. Out to the side, diagonal, to the front. 3, 2, 1. All right, this cardio move is butt kick. So bringing your feet up, kicking your butt. All right, so now we're going back to the top. So we're doing those same 3 Tabatas one more time, and then we will be done for the day. Whew. So reset it. Again, you're either using your band for the first one out to the side, which is very efficient, or you're using some weights and you're just kind of going out to the side, almost like a little pulse. And then our second one is our overhead press. I am going to try and challenge myself a little bit more and grab a little bit heavier weight. So if you need to do that real quick. Grab your weights. All right, so let's start it here. 10 seconds. Either grab your band or grab your weights. Let's do this one more time. Ready? And go. Bring it out. Breathing. We lost our music. 10 seconds. You can walk around. You can do whatever you need to do. Just keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Drop that down. Those weights, again, challenge yourself. If that last round seemed like, okay, you can do a little bit more, try it. Push them up. Again, palms facing in. But make sure your back is not swaying. You're keeping it nice and still. The only things moving are your arms. Core is tight. Exhale up, inhale down. Woo. Okay, drop those down. Grab that band or weights. Here we go, same thing. Bring it out. On the side, kind of looks like this. Bent knees, abs are tight. Almost like little pulses. Trying to rip that band. Really push it as far as you can. Don't stop when you feel resistance. Push through that. Ooh, wow. Okay, bend those knees if you're leaning down and grab your weights. Here we go, back up. Push them up. Exhale. Five seconds. Wow. And again, you can always go back and forth between weights. So if I feel like my form is starting to go, make sure you go down. Number one goal is to not get hurt. It's just to move our body, challenge ourselves, show up consistently every day. Even if it's a rest day, just moving your body. Whew. Playing with your kids, taking a walk. If it's not snowing outside. Oh, just moving your body, getting a little bit better every day. That's our goal. Here we go. I should have taken my own advice and dropped down my weights. Three, two, one. Okay, you guys, last two. So one more with your band or your light weights, and one more overhead. Then we're moving to our second Tabata. Here we go. Bring it out. Pulse it. Keep going. Wow. Woo, it's burning. 3, 2, 1. Wow, you never know how hard 26 can be. So you're doing a Tabata. Here we go, last one. Push him up. See if it feels any lighter. 2, 3. Oh. 5 seconds. There it is. All right, gang, we're gonna do all 4. Oh, if you're doing cardio, jog in place. Jog in place, jog in place. We're going to do our 4 bicycle crunches on the mat first. Then we're gonna do our walking plank back and forth, okay? So jog in place. If not, you're just taking a break. Feel free to grab some water if you need to. We're gonna reset it. 10 seconds, we're gonna start. So assume the position on your mat. Here we go. So across, these are slow, they're not fast. So you are in control of your core. You can even stop and kind of put one hand on your stomach to feel those abs as you come across, engage. If this hurts your back ever, what I want you to do is bring your feet up a little bit and almost like you're aiming your bicycle up instead of down. So it looks a little bit more, see if I can do it. You're kind of going up at an angle instead of going down, because that puts a little bit more strain on your lower back. Good. And if you can, you're aiming those elbows. Elbows are aiming for your knees as you come across. Here we go, 2 more. Knees up. So you're lifting your shoulders up to come up and across. Kind of meet that elbow and the knee together. Across, across. Great job, you guys. Great job. One more thing. Can't see it upside down. One more, then we'll do our planks. Here we go. Keep going, there it is. All right, slowly come up. Grab your band, I'm gonna grab the next one. So you're going back and forth, plank walks, here we go. So legs and arms are moving. Keep your hands right underneath your shoulders. This is the longest 20 seconds. Wow. This one's hard for me. You can always modify it. You can do this one on your knees. You can kind of just go with it like that. You would want your mat then on your knees though, instead of on your hands. Or you can do 2 mats if you have to. Keep your body in that plank position. Butt down. 2 more. 2 more. We're cruising, you guys. We're almost done. That makes me nervous every time it makes that sound. Woo! Oh man. Oh, I lied. Did I say there was one more? I'm delusional. Now there's one more. I just want this one to be done. Oh man. Wow, high knees, if you're cardioing it, if you're just barely hanging on, just take a little rest. We are on to our last Tabata. Okay, so our very last one, so we're going around the world, press, and then we're doing our shoulders. This one is a challenge, so if you need to change your weights, do so now, and we will start in 10. Come on. Whew. So again, those palms face out, around the world, wise, and then back down. Here we go. diagonal raises. This is our last one, you guys. So last Tabata. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Those weights in front. Here we go. Bring it around. Press it up. Again. Up. Press. Repeat. Press it. Woo! Okay, this time we're going diagonal. Diagonal raises. Here we go. Diagonally. Bring it down. Shoulders back. Woo! Halfway. 2 more of each, and then we will stretch and call it a day. Go around the world. Up. Back down. Up. These are a challenge. Front raises. Here we go. Straight up. Again, the only thing moving is your arms. If your back is moving like this, your weights are too heavy. Okay, so engage your core, keep it tight, let just those arms move. And if you cannot do that, drop the weights down and get something just a little bit lighter. Woo! Here we go. Last one, around the world, and we're going to do a little bit